Hello there, welcome along to another mixed martial arts conversation for Sky Sports. Looking ahead to the Bellator Euro Series continuing on Saturday night in Milan, Italy, focusing on the Bantamweight matchup between James Gallagher of Ireland and Sunderland, Englishman from the northeast, Cal Ellenor. Very pleased to say that James joins us from his hotel in the build-up to this one. James Gallagher, great to see you. Appreciate your time. You're really positive in the build-up to this, saying happier and healthier than ever. Do you still feel good now you're in Italy?
Yeah, I feel great. Feel even happier and better now that I'm in Italy.
Yeah. Does it feel like a bit surreal as well, the whole process, or does it feel like you're locked in now to the fight?
No, just taking it me stride, mate. Do you know what I mean? Enjoying myself, having fun, and just lapping it all up. Do you know what I mean? It's a different experience this time with the whole COVID situation and that, but there's only one thing I can control, and that's myself. So that's the only thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people, both in combat sports and outside of it, have been struggling with the uncertainty. But you took yourself away to a big house in the country. Tell us about that and how that refreshed you mentally.
Yeah, we just moved over lockdown. So I did. Me and my girlfriend moved homes, and it's been great. So out in the middle of nowhere, and there's no one around, and it's just been great. You know what I mean? Just to chill and train, and I've got everything I need there, and I've been just relaxing and living life. Do you know what I mean? And just fun with it. And people build things up too much. You know what I mean? To be something that they're not. But at the end of the day, we're just all getting through it.
You said control the controllables. Is that the key for everyone at the moment? Do you feel with the coronavirus is just focus on what you've got in front of you?
100%. It's the only way. Not even now. It should. I've only realized that I should do it now more. But you should just always do this. Do you know what I mean? Just always focus on you, and always focus. The only thing you can control is yourself. So why would you try and control anything you can't control?
Mm. And with that mental focus being kind of on the controllables, has it made your body feel better? Do you feel physically that you've been able to focus more?
Never been fitter, so I haven't never been fitter. My weight's the best it's ever been. I'm just overly all. I'm just feel like this is really my time to shine. I've put a lot of work in, and I've sucked up the energy and just kept it tight in my chest. And Saturday night, I'm looking forward to going out there and sticking it on him.
Yeah, Cal Ellenor. It's been rescheduled 4 times. So this is
Yeah,
the fourth time. How good is it to feel like you're in Italy, it's getting closer, or do you not believe it until he's actually in the arena with you?
I'm showing up. Do you know what I mean? As I can say, the only thing I can control is me. I don't care about him. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care. You
Mm.
know what I mean? I'm showing up. I'm in shape. It's the best I've ever been physically, mentally. Best preparation I've ever. I'm chilling. Do you know what I mean? I'm just chilling. I'm focused. This is what I do. Do you know what I
Mm.
mean? But that's what I was put on this earth to do, and that's. I've been doing it. I'm fighting 10 years now, and I'm only 23 years old. I had my first fight when I was 13, and I'm a veteran in this game. I'm a young veteran, and I've been in all these scenarios so many times before, and now it's just my time to shine. I'm maturing, and getting older, and getting better, and getting fitter, and getting stronger, and it's my time now, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, how do you feel about Cal Ellenor at the moment? Then there was animosity. I was looking back at the pictures from March, and you were
Mm.
talking to him and stuff. There seemed a bit of fire between you. Do you still feel that way, or do you feel it's just a job to be done?
It's just a job to be done. Do you know what I mean? I'm carrying nothing personal going into it, and as I never do. And it's cool, calm, and collected. I still think he's a clown, but that doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what I think. That's not. But what I'm going to do is show up in shape, and I'm going to be there for 3 rounds, right in his face, pushing the pace non-stop. That's what I can control. Do you know what I mean? Exactly what I'm going to do, and non-stop. He's never going to feel a pace like this. He is never going to have a pace that put on him like this. My cardio's gone through the roof, my strength conditioning up through the roof, everything. Do you know what I mean? And I know I can go solid for 3 5s without taking one breather. He can't do
Yeah.
that.
He says that his repertoire is better than yours in terms of grappling on the feet and wrestling as well. Is there anything in Cal's kind of arsenal that you fear that you have to respect in the fight?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So there is. He's very good. He's had a lot of fights, and he's definitely very good. I'm not underestimating, but stuff like fighting people with 4 wins and like 29 losses or something like this. He's fought guys with journeymen with records like this. And to be so blatantly disrespectful when you have done that to someone like myself, who's fought multiple black belts with years of experience, fought Jeremiah Labiano, he's Roman Salazar, Chinzo Machida. These guys are veterans. They're training longer than I'm alive. He's going to disrespect me when he's fighting guys who have he's fought some guy called John Spence. He's never fought, and he's like 4-20. He's 4 wins and 28 losses. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't even count that as a win. That's bullying. You know what I mean? You just can't disrespect me saying that when the proof is there. Do you know what I mean? You go and look at mine. You'll not see something like that.
And how do you see that? Because he's obviously got the height and range, but that's not intimidated you in the past, and presumably not intimidating you now in terms of being able to get close to him.
I'm very deceiving. I'm very long in there. Ask any one of my training partners, anyone I've ever been in there with. The first thing they say is how deceivingly long my reach is and how quick I can close the distance. And that when I grab a hold of them, they're not getting me off. Ask any one of my opponents, even ask people that beat me. Do you know what I mean? He'll say the same thing, that once I grab a hold of them, that the pressure is different. Jeremiah Labby said the same thing to me, I just couldn't shift you. And Cal Ellenor isn't either. I'm sorry to tell you, mate, but he's not doing nothing. I'm too calm. I'm too focused. I've been here a million times before. He hasn't done nothing like this to this magnitude. I have, and I'm just sitting back chilling.
Yeah, well, it's great to have you in that mindset. A lot has changed in the bantamweight division over the past few months, hasn't it? Sergio Pettis beating Bandejas, Juan Archuleta beat Patchy Mix to Bellator 246. Where do you see the picture? You want that title fight, but I understand some of the comments leading up to this. You're not necessarily banking on that happening after this fight.
No, I'm not deserving. Yeah, I'll grab the title and I'll grab it and I'll smoke him and I'll win it. But right now at this minute, I'm not deserving of the title. Do you know what I mean? I haven't beat anyone yet that pits me in deserving of the title. Do you know what I mean? Let's call a spade a spade. So there's only one fight that makes sense after this, and that's me versus Pettis. Do you know what I mean? If he fights Yuan, no one watches, no one cares. He fight Mix, no one watches, no one cares. Either one of these guys fight me, everyone cares. Everyone's watching, and it's an exciting fight. Do you know what I mean? Whereas just another bantamweight, no one gives a fight him. Do you know what I mean? But me and it's blowing up. It's going viral.
Is that reflected? Yeah, is that reflected in Pettis' post-fight comments after the Bandejas match? He's got to work his way up to get to me. How do you respond to that? Is it a sign though that he's aware of your profile and your status because the fact he is talking about you at that point?
100%. He's running. He not. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm the best. I'm not good enough, or I'm not this. Prove it. We can all say what we want, but what we've got to get in there and prove it. Do you know what I mean? I'm willing to do it. I put my money where my mouth is every time. Prove who's the best. There's only one way to do it. I'm here. I'm ready to fight. I'm going to go in and win Saturday night, and then I'm ready to prove to him that I'm better.
That's what the fans want to see. That's great to hear that from their perspective. I'm sure.
So how do I not deserve it? Do you know what I mean? He's next in line, so I'm up there in the mix, and you're trying to tell me I don't deserve it. I'm coming up. This will be my 5th win. Do you know what I mean?
You got momentum.
Yeah. What do you mean I don't deserve it? I'm on a 5-fight win streak. I'm at the top of the division, mate. I'm the biggest known draw in the whole game. I'm the biggest draw in Bellator. You're trying to tell me I don't deserve a shot against you who doesn't even got the belt? Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it seems a bit diluted to me.
Yeah, fair enough. We've seen a bit of movement, haven't we, over the coronavirus break? We've seen Michael Chandler's gone to UFC, Corey Anderson's gone from UFC to Bellator. How happy are you in the promotion currently? I know that you've said in the past that you had approaches from the UFC.
Mate, I've never been happier. So I haven't, and that's that. Do you know what I mean? I'm good. I'm comfortable. And I just want to be a world champion. And that's that. And I'm just on that mindset, on that buzz, and nothing's getting interrupting me on my path. Do you know what I mean? When the opportunities arise, if the opportunity's right, I'm going to take it with both hands. And if it's not, I'm going to turn it down and do what's best for me always.
Yeah, good stuff. What's your plan for the next few days? Because you've been in quarantine. When you get released, I mean, I know it's limited release, it's not total freedom, but what's your plan? How do you spend the time?
Anyway, I'm just chilling back with my feet up, watching a bit of TV. Do you know what I mean? Eating good food. I've got a nutritionist with me. He's in cooking in another room. He cooks all my foods for me in the next room, and I'm getting fresh meals delivered every 2 to 3 hours. Eating 6 times a day. And I'm living like a king here. So it's great. I'm on my holidays. I've nothing, no stresses, no worries. I've put in extremely hard work over the last few weeks. It's my time. I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to lap up every minute of it. So I'm just chill on it and bring it in close to my heart and use that fuel. So it's just relax on it, and it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, how nice is it to be able to enjoy the food as well? You know, you said your weight was on point.
Great. It's on point. It's great. So it is, and it's just, I know I'm going in there now full of energy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not leaving. I haven't left anything in the gym. Haven't left anything big cut, and I'm bringing every last bit of it into the cage with me.
How do you see it playing out then against Cal Ellenor? Tell us, break it down for us.
I'm going to go in. He's going to take his time, and I'm going to be just dancing around, fainting, laughing at him, picking him apart, landing an odd shot. He'll get more frustrated, load up more on the shots. As the round goes on, there's no crowd, the adrenaline's going to wear off, his energy's going to zap, and I can do whatever the I want from him from then.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm just going to beat him up. So as I'm going to just go at him for 3 rounds, takedown after takedown, punch after punch, kick after kick, and eventually he'll be out of there.
And then go back to the country house and relax.
Relax, yeah, man. I'm always relaxing, son. You'll see how relaxed Saturday night when I'm sitting on top of him, caving his head in.
James, appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking to us at Sky Sports.